Thank you. Yes, colleagues, so we've got a few minutes left for questions and discussions. And I wrote a few big words on my piece of paper when I listened to both presentations. And I want to share them with you, and maybe that will initiate also your thoughts. And they were words which we've heard this morning from Antoinette and the strategic plan implemented here. And it boils down to context, national, international context. It boils down to strategy, strategic alignment. It boils down also, in my mind, to institutional culture. We've heard it from both institutions. And then integration of all the initiatives right through, from top down to bottoms up. That was my major macro thoughts. Any thoughts from the audience? Any questions which you want to raise to both presenters? Please feel free. That's impossible. Thank you. Go for it, sir. Oh, sorry. No. Yeah, please go for it. Yes, sorry. I was looking for the gentleman in front of you. No, sorry, I thought the gentleman. No, sorry, I saw your hand. I saw your hand coming up to his shoulder. That's why. Sorry. Yeah, please. Sorry.
Just a question to Carol. You referred very briefly to learning theory, and you said one of the things that is important is that lecturers who are using technology are not always in favour of learning theory that informs what they're doing.
Yes.
So I wonder if you could say a bit more about that, which learning theories he finds useful, which they share with lecturers, how, any concepts that are particularly important in this exercise.
Gerard, I'm just going to repeat the question. I'm going to summarize it. It has to do with learning theories. You mentioned the importance of learning theories. The question specifically relates to which learning theories you think is critical as a starting point. Is there specific learning theories? Are there difference? And maybe it relates to the science of learning, a whole hot topic recently in all the literature. Your quick answer.
So let me start by saying my theoretical framework that I use is Mayer's cognitive theory for multimedia learning, and that's just because I used it in my PhD and I'm familiar with it, and it kind of explains to me how learning occurs. But when you read Mayer talks about, let's use Bloom's as a frame of reference. Mayer tells you that if it's about facts, then direct instruction works equally well as constructivism, for example. So within Mayer's framework, there's room for different types of learning interaction. So you can embed behaviorism in there when it's appropriate. You can use constructivism when it's appropriate. But we need to understand where the breaks are. And why would you use constructivism if direct instruction works equally well in a specific level of a taxonomy? So it's about understanding how learning occurs, and Mayer's framework does that for us. But it's also understanding, if you look at Mayer's framework, he's got this little bit which looks very insignificant, but it deals with interacting with learning content.
This bridge over, and you guys have started that journey to really strategize around it. Can you maybe share with us if you've started implementing something, and what the response is almost from the community?
Question was posed to Tiana.
Okay.
JP, I think a lot of things, or what academics need to see, is a commitment to change within the institution and a commitment to care. And I think before we don't get that right, we're not going to move forward. So we are lucky in the position that we have new leadership at the institution that are really committed to consult with academics and letting the academics' voice be heard. So we're very privileged in that area. But also, and that's also why I asked the question in terms of the role that these centres can play, we see that the biggest barriers are broken down in the one-on-one relationship between the academic developer and the academic staff members. And it's a case of building trust with people. If you say you're going to help, you're going to support, actually to do that. And those individual cases are having the biggest gains, where we start with one academic in a department, and at the end of the day, the whole department is on board.
Thanks. I've had a question at the previous discussion, and the short and sweet answer from one of the panel members was, we still need human business. And we still need human business. We can talk technology until we're blue, but we still need human business. And I think that summarized for me a good answer. Colleagues, we unfortunately ran out of time. I want to thank you. I want to thank the two presenters. Gerard, thank you for streaming in from the north. We appreciate your presentation, and Tiana, we do value your inputs, bold, honest, and straight to the point. Thank you. Thank you, colleagues. Thank you.
Thank you.